What up, people? It's your boy, Stealth Jet, back at it once again, and I'm here to bring you some more gameplay. I know the recent videos have been, what's the word? Or phrase, rather. Action-packed. But in this video, I want to show you what it's like to be in a quiet encounter. Yeah, it's going to be one of those kind of encounters. And I believe we haven't had one of these kind of encounters in a while. Now, y'all know me. I am a very audio-oriented kind of player. What I'm saying is, I play the game based off of what I hear. But what happens when you don't hear anything? Or in this case, I don't hear anything. Well, that's when you go back to playing the game like how it's, usually meant to be played. Back in the day, when you didn't have, a full shelter. Or, yeah, a shelter where you're comfortable with it and you don't want to upgrade it anymore. In my case. But, first things first though. Let's see how it develops. So, I got a ZA M7 II on my back. I always try, I want to give y'all some different weapons, you know what I'm saying? So, I decided to bring this thing out. I'm going to speak on this weapon for a little bit, a tiny bit. I'm going to ask y'all a question. Which would you have on this map? An M7 II or an RPK? Not the RPK 74, but the RPK. Let me know in the comment section down below, because upon playing those two light machine guns back to back in the stream at one point, I could not find much difference. These weapons are both powerful as is. And that's all I'm going to say about that, the M7 II. Let me focus on the encounter now. So I pretty much rushed straight toward the center of the map, and granted I did spawn near the center of the map, there is one area where shots should already be happening. The top of the map. As in where I'm facing. Right now. Up there, near that comm station. I should hear shots right now. But I don't. And like I said, it's going to be a quiet encounter. So I'm going to play the game as is, right? Play the game as is. But as the game goes on, you'll start to see me go a bit on edge. Because in these quiet kind of encounters, it's a sign of maximums. Either everybody left, or everybody is in a tree. And you don't know which. Right? You don't know which. You can only carry out 2 ports with you. And boom. The shots that I was expecting are now going off. And you see I turn my camera that way. So now I know that there are some people fighting over there. And someone else goes for the detector. Okay, so now we know where maximum 3 people are at. 1 guy at the detector, and 2 other guys at the top of the map. Okay, cool. So you see me, I'm kind of bolting straight toward the detector. Now, am I going to bolt straight toward there and wait? No, not really. Because I don't like to go straight to someplace. Because then, what if they move and they're not in the same place where you're bolting to? Know what I'm saying? But anyways, we want to keep going forward here. Now me, I like to go back and forth between 2 comm stations. I know that'll get me killed at some point because all somebody gotta do is predict my movement. But for right now, in this encounter, that's what I'm gonna do. So what's crazy is this. You've seen the map, right? You've seen the map. And we got some more shots going off near the top of the map. You've seen the map, and we know the detector is right there at that intersection. The guy knows where everybody's at. Right? So I'm looking, and I'm like, where could he be at? You seem to look to the right, and I'm like, okay, well, he's not running down the road trying to kill me. Is he to my left? I looked right, I didn't see anything. Now I'm looking, and I'm going left, and still, I don't see or hear anything. And this is what's spooky. The container is just over this hill. So for me to pretty much walk right about here, look dead at the container, and at the hill that's pretty much looking over the container and not get shot at, that's spooky. And I don't mean that in a comical sense. I mean legitimately that's scary. Because if he's not there, a very predictable and obvious spot, where could he be? Guys, this is what I'm thinking about as I'm playing this game. If you ever want to think like me when playing this game, bro, listen to what I'm telling you right now, because this is my train of thought. So I'm saying to myself, if he's not at the container, then he just might be at the time safe. So I'm here at the safe. I'll pull out the light machine gun. I'm expecting a gunfight. I'm expecting somebody to be prone and shoot at me and get rid of all my armor. I'm expecting to get shot at from that hill that I just looked at. And yet there's nothing. What is happening though is there are still shots at the top of the damn map near that one comm station. Why are people up there? And on top of that, how do they still have ammunition? They've been shooting up there for like the past 2 minutes, off and on. So, maybe it's worth going up there. But first, airdrop. I'm going to put it not near them, but down here. And make sure I know where it's at. Boom. So here's what's even more crazy. I come back the way that I came. Guys, any old stealth PlayStation 2 game will tell you, leave a different way than you came in. And look, even though I'm not running in the middle of the town, I'm pretty much running on the same line. And look, I'm on the bridge. Guys, I'm not getting shot at. So look, let me try to give you the other side of my brain. If I were at the detector and I hit it and I didn't see anybody at the safe or the container, guess what? I'm gonna go for it. But the guy's not here. Again, where could he be at? So I throw a grenade and the car goes off, which kind of sucks because now whoever's nearby is gonna know that, you know, somebody's near the bridge. But I'm long gone now. I'm long gone. Okay, that's cool. But it's been quiet for the past few moments. It's been quiet for the past few moments indeed. And, guys, I'm near the river. I'm walking out in the open. And it's daytime. You can see pretty much anything, anywhere. Visibility is virtually unlimited. And yet, I'm not getting shot at. What's going on? Well, I would advise you all to never do this. In my videos and my streams, I never, ever hit the detector because somebody's always watching it, basically. But in this case, I'm going to. I check the shed, make sure that it's safe. Hop in the shed, close the door behind me, and there are people still here. There are, and one guy is right there.
The plane is near. Get ready for the airdrop.
Guys, pro tip. If somebody hits the detector and it is not that far from you, try moving. Try moving. That same tree is not going to shield you forever. Because all somebody got to do is look at the base of that tree and they'll see a dark silhouette. Unless, the map is at night, then it might not see you. In any case, move anyway. Because a blind fired bullet, may graze you. Matter of fact, not even a bullet. Check this out. A sweat will drop a mortar strike on where they think you are at. And if you get stunned by a mortar strike, guess what? You just told them where you are at. You see, sweats don't use the detector. They use a port and they use a mortar strike. They port you to find out where you are exactly, then they mortar strike the area. And as soon as they get a splat because your dumbass didn't move, you're dead. They own your ass. Like a cat versus a mouse. They own you, and that's how you die. See me? In this scenario, I just blind fired and he was still there. Don't be like him. Move around. So, pretty much over 50% of the encounter is passed, and I only got 1 kill. The encounter has indeed been quiet. But y'all see me hit the detector, right? It appears like nobody's around. But we did see 2 dots near the exit. And whenever I see 2 dots near an exit like that, I'm saying to myself, either those are 2 guys knifing each other, or they're transmitters. And the easiest way to see if a dot is a transmitter is to go back to the detector and hit it 1 more time. But even that, in and of itself, is still risky as hell. But guess what? I do it anyway. Go back to the same shed. Those 2 dots are still there. Definitely transmitters. Guys, everybody died and left. No, I didn't get the time safe because there was kind of no point. Because as you can clearly see, I beat Season Pass. There's no point in me getting any more XP. I mean, sure, I can upgrade my shelter, but like I said, I'm kind of comfy where it's at right now, so I'm not too pressed for resources. I'm not too pressed. But this is how I play the game, guys. It's been a while since I've shown you a quiet encounter, and this is it. So if you enjoyed my, train of thought, my line of thinking, my philosophy in terms of playing this game, go ahead and drop a sub, because I do this every day. I'll see you next time. Peace.